Okay, so yo, fucking Boy Meets World is fucking amazing. Boy Meets World is an amazing show. If you haven't seen Boy Meets World, it's probably too late for you to start watching it because it's a '90s show. You probably only like it if you watch it in the '90s. But Boy Meets World is an amazing show. So I'm gonna talk about the sequel, Girl Meets World. I am caught up with Girl Meets World. That's right. Don't judge me. I'm a 23-year-old man living in his parents' house watching Girl Meets World. The background's kind of boring. Anyway, don't judge me. I fucking watch Girl Meets World. I watch it. So basically, this is gonna be my not first impressions. This is gonna be my impressions review. I'm gonna review Girl Meets World. There's enough episodes out right now for me to review this series. Okay. So I think you will only like this show. You'll only enjoy this show if you are one of two things. Either one, you are under the age of 16, or you are a Boy Meets World fan. If you are not either of those things, you will probably not enjoy this show. That is my disclaimer. Anyone going in. I do this because it makes me seem smarter than I actually am. Anyway. So basically, the story of the show stars Corey and Topanga's daughter. Corey and Topanga were the love main characters of Boy Meets World. They are together. They are married. They got married in Boy Meets World. They have a kid named Riley Matthews. It's called Girl Meets World, so it's about a girl. Her name is Riley. And her best friend is named Maya Hart. And Maya Hart is basically the Sean Hunter of this series. For those of you who don't know, Boy Meets World, Corey's best friend was Sean Hunter. He's kind of the bad boy of the two. The two were like best friends, and Sean Hunter is kind of he has a troubled past and all that. Maya is taking the role of Sean, also has a troubled past. Basically, they're trying to take all of the characters from Boy Meets World and make them into characters in Girl Meets World. Basically switching the genders, kind of, I guess, maybe, I don't know. So basically, it's just an ordinary, everyday thing. Riley and Maya and their adventures. They have two other friends, Lucas Fryer. He's this pretty boy. He's handsome. Everyone makes it. It's pretty funny in the show. Everyone jokes about how handsome he is. It's pretty amazing. The other guy who's the other kid, Farkle. His name is Farkle. I'm not joking. This weird ass name. Farkle Minkus, he is the son of Minkus from the first 2 seasons of Boy Meets World. I think it's only in the first season. Anyway, Farkle is the son of Stuart Minkus, so he's obviously a smart guy. And Farkle always jokes about how handsome Lucas is and how he's a freak and he's not a human because he's so perfect. It's pretty funny. So usually the show, each episode has some kind of moral message and meaning to it. Corey from the last show is taking the role of Mr. Feeney, so he's the teacher, and it's an interesting show, especially if you're a Boy Meets World fan, because a lot of old characters do come back, characters you don't even expect to see come back. I'm not going to spoil it, but if you've seen all of Boy Meets World, pretty much name any character that was in Boy Meets World and they come back in Girl Meets World, even if it's just for like an episode or maybe a few. And it's entertaining to see them. They are still the same characters that they were in Boy Meets World. It's nice to see that their characters themselves, like the personalities, have not changed. They even got the same actors too for pretty much all of them, especially fucking one of them. Oh, I'm not even going to talk about that one because that's a huge spoiler. But basically, a lot of old references to Boy Meets World, and if you've seen Boy Meets World, you will appreciate these references. Now, let's talk about the actual other content with the Girl Meets World stuff with Riley. So, if you're over the age of 16 and you're a Boy Meets World fan and you were watching this, you may remember in Boy Meets World, there was some pretty real shit going on. Some pretty real stuff. And you want to... There's like some moral messages and stuff, and they were pretty important. In Girl Meets World, I don't think the moral messages are super important, but they shove it down your throat, and it's really corny. It's super corny how much they talk about these moral messages. It's very corny, but it's on Disney Channel, and I kind of think being on Disney Channel limits the writers and like what they can talk about, because Boy Meets World tackled some heavy shit. Boy Meets World tackled death of parents, Boy Meets World tackled alcohol and stuff, like underage drinking. I think sex probably. Yeah, they covered that. They covered a bunch of topics that kids that age were actually going through. Now, Girl Meets World, I don't know if it's ever going to reach that, because Boy Meets World started with Corey at like 13 years old. Girl Meets World also starts with Riley at 13 years old. And as of now, they're on season 2. She's probably like 14. So as the series goes along, I want there to be more messages about like stuff that kids actually go through at that age, and more modernized, I guess. And it is more modernized. And I want to see more messages about that and how they deal with it. So right now with the writing, it's kind of corny, and the problems they tackle, I guess they're kind of important. They're not really that memorable. The more memorable scenes are just the ones with the Boy Meets World characters, honestly. And pretty much the Girl Meets World main cast, besides Corey and Topanga, are like reused, rehashed. Oh yeah, I should mention that Riley also has a little brother named Augie. He's like a cute kid or whatever. He's not that important. But most of the character traits and tropes from Boy Meets World are rehashed in Girl Meets World for a newer audience, I guess. So I want to see some more spice in there, all that stuff. But I am enjoying it. What I wish would happen in pretty much every episode, the main focus is on Riley, Maya, Lucas, and Farkle. All the other students no one usually talks about. They don't talk at all. These four, like every single episode, when Corey is giving a lecture, these four interrupt the fucking class all the time. The attention is always on them. It's not on any other student. All the other students are just there for background. Just like, hey, what's up? We're here. Whatever. We don't talk. Okay. But I don't know. I guess, what can you do? It's just, Boy Meets World had a lot more cast members who added a lot more. They had the bully. They had the bully's two minions. They had Eric. They had Corey's brother Eric. They had Eric's friend, who I think they got rid of after like the first season. Adam Scott was in a season. Fucking Ben Wyatt from Parks and Recreation was in a season. But anyway, the show itself, I'm going to keep watching it. It's pretty enjoyable, but you're not going to enjoy it at all unless you're under the age of 16 or a Boy Meets World fan. And I consider myself a Boy Meets World fan. Boy Meets World, fucking amazing. Girl Meets World is not at the tier that Boy Meets World is currently on. And it has the potential, but I hope they don't let the fact that it's on Disney Channel limit themselves as the series goes on. As the characters get older, I want to see more, and I want to see more in-depth characters instead of just rehashing the old ones. So far, right now, Girl Meets World is about, I would say, in terms of American television, it's like a 6 or 7 out of 10. But it's still kind of enjoyable, and I will still continue to watch it. And like I said, the most enjoyable parts are the ones with the Boy Meets World characters. So, guess that's my review of Girl Meets World as it is right now. Maybe my opinion will change with more seasons. We'll see. So see you guys later. Have a great day, and go watch this show if you've seen Boy Meets World. There are some references for you to enjoy. So see you guys later and have a great day.